everybody. Shout out to Isony Total War. This video is at his request. You can go and check his channel. It's one of the very few classical Total War that is still around. He produces lots of stuff in different mods. He plays different Total War products. So I will be introducing you to the Iberian faction, because he was curious as how they play out. We're playing into Imperium surrectum for home remastered. So far I've tested it heavily. It does tend to crash, but it is quite good. The AI is way better at this job. The factions are actually well represented. So let's jump in.
Ever since our ancestors first daubed the walls of caves with images of the hunt, we Iberians have been great artists. Silverware, pottery, sculpture, or textiles. There is no material in which we do not create beauty. Yet, there is one art above all, of which our tribes are masters without equal. War. From the fastness of our mountain homes, skirmishers ambush our shores. Across the fertile plains, our cavalry raid their highlands. In the halls of the gods themselves, great champions proclaim their arrival. There are none better honed for war than the people of Spain.
And yeah, he's right about that. They are very well on for war. But we have three formidable foes right next to us. Sorry about that. I do tend to cough. It's side effects of something I cut a while back that is not best mentioned on YouTube. So sorry about that. So always long to generate the first turn, and there we are. So here's our starting position, northern Spain. So sorry. Alright, so the challenge here, we have to deal with Carthage, the Carthaginians that are in this area with Gaius right here, and they do have something also here, and they will of course try to expand all the way up to here. This is like the zone where we are triggering them. There's Tolentum and there's Zilipa. As soon as you touch Zilipa, you have problems with them. So you have problem with the Carthaginians. They will declare war on you in the following turn or the turn after that. On this side, well, we got the Gauls. And of course, we've got our Roman friends here. And we do have the Massilians snatching between. So the Gauls actually are pretty aggressive, but if we stay on our side of the Tyrolean mountains, they tend not to cross. So that's kind of good. Massilians, it's kind of the same thing. It's iffy. Sometimes they try to invade us at Osca, which is a city we'll take early on here. But other than that, like, they are not the worst threat. Though Massilians and Gauls tends to ally together, and also Gauls and Carthaginians do tend to band together. When that happens, it's kind of a sad position for us. So Other challenge with the Iberians here is the money, treasury issue. We're gonna waste money. We can't really, raise taxes because, as you see, so first thing to do here is to build something to improve the growth rate. And in surrectum, the way you build your economy, you first start with farming economy, then you move on to merchants. Uh, so that's kind of the only way that they build the system that way, and it makes total sense. Plus, well, growth rate gets the population, gets better taxes, blah blah blah. We do need to train troops, and troops with the Iberians, it's really fun. We have a lot of choice. You got your cavalry, it's your basic light infantry with missiles. Not very good. Um, the skirmishers are better than the cavalry if you're going to go that way. And in this mod, missiles are not as good as in the regular version or in other mods. And close combat is longer. Units don't break that easily. They don't die that easy. So actually, doing close combat with skirmishers when they don't have ammo is something that you do in this game. Uh, Fal Falarica infantry. Falarica is a type of sword, it's a Iberian sword. They're okay, but cost-wise, they're fine, but I don't really like them. Although they do have armor piercing on the primary weapon, which is kind of fun. I do have to admit that. The noble cavalry is okay, but we don't need to improve cavalry right now. Iberian slingers, they're fine, but we don't want to go too much missile, like pure missile forces. What we need is these guys, Iberian heavy swordsmen. They are the blunt of your army. If you want to look at the stats, as you can see, they do have 2 shots of ammo, a good total defense, low armor, of course. Iberians were not known for their heavy armor, but they do have decent defense skill and shield. Overall, it's a very good unit to be the brunt force of your army. You can think of them as principes for the Roman, but not as good. Um, the Guiltemberian cavalry are the light infantry, same thing as the regular cavalry, but with better stats. They're pretty good. But again, we don't want to invest in those just yet. The other one that is really interesting is this one, the Galatian Elite Infantry, because of the Eagle. The Eagle will give a moral boost. They have war cries. It's a very tough unit. You can see the stats. Decent armor, very nice total defense. They do have the missile attack. They have war cry. Missile range is pretty good also. So it's a really good unit, but it's costly. We don't want to go into those just yet. So we're gonna train one of those, and that's it for Dementia right now. Now, we need to conquer. We need money. So there's a city close here, Ska. We will need to get. Oh yeah, one detail: our faction leader is pretty old. Most people like to move the leader to the attack when that happens. To me, well, I prefer using a younger commander, give him a chance to earn stars. Uh, Instead, that way, when our leader dies, well, I do have a replacement leader that is decent. Well, that has already started at least to progress. So here is Elysium. This is a very good city to invade. This city is well located. It is a sports city, uh, and it grows well. So that will be very good for us. It's gonna take a little while, of course, to get those, but that's the nature of the beast. Diplomacy, the last thing. So diplomacy, well, we could of course go and get the early trade rights until we get to war with that. But I mean, with the Carthaginians. But to me, it's kind of a waste of moves. Instead, I'd rather just try and go get the Gauls and the Massilians and the Romans early than the Germans. You know, get as much trade partners as I can, and see if we can get some money flowing our way. So this is pretty much what turn one will look like for us. And we need 2 turns for Oscar, because we build 2 battering rams. I could do it with 1. Heck, I should probably do it with 1. Because you do not tend to lose your rams to enemy fire as much, not as much as in Barbarorum, which is one of my favorite mods, but Barbarorum is so tough on that aspect. So let's go with this and see what happens. So we're facing some cavalry missiles, basically. It's not a very tough fight, and they are Celt Iberians. So once we take the city, we will just occupy it. That's another problem with the Iberian Peninsula. The cities, they tend to be small, and don't have a very great growth rate to start with. So um, enslaving people that are from the same ethnicity as you is quite bad, actually. You'd rather just occupy it. They don't give you any trouble, and that way you can grow the city to at least the 2000 level. Let's go, Rami, Rami, Rami. And I do have to draw the attention of the troops. These Celt Iberians are very nice looking guys. So this faction doesn't get much love from people. Even historically speaking, we don't talk much about the Celt Iberians. But they are actually quite interesting. So what do we have here? Is it? Yeah, it's Kaiteri. I could, but I won't. I could start a missile fight with them, but not interested. We'll just deploy those here. Bring the skirmishers in closer because they're gonna have to. I could skirmish with them, but I'm not that interested in wasting missiles early. And there's the slingers here. So the trick would be for me to find an opening to kind of get the cav in and go chasing after those 2 while I engage something else. And let's spread you out.
We're being attacked!
Yeah, they won't reach.
Your warriors have broken the gate. The way is open. Let your men kill all the cowards inside.
So I'm gonna have to bring the cat in
Our warriors
early.
have driven the enemy from his own walls. The way to victory is open.
Support my skirmishers, because they're gonna get wrecked otherwise. One other thing that is good to mention is that, come on, get out. And we're just gonna go a bit high and come back on them. Yeah. That was a pretty bad charge. Broken.
We're being attacked. Missile.
Sending the skirmishers and the alien infantry right here while we redeploy you over there, you over here. It's the slingers that I wanted. I'm just going to get a bit of high ground. And we're gonna charge them. They're broken. I don't want to fight the heavy cab just yet. We're gonna bring them toward our guys instead. Here. And charge.
Infantry. Attack quickly.
still have missiles. Still have them. Try to get you somewhere where you can use them. Like you can see, it's not as easy. So well, so this is noble cavalry, but still, it's not as easy to
You have
break.
killed the enemy general. Now
There
his
we
men show
go.
fear. Now they may turn and run. Attack! Attack! Units! Units, charge! Missile!
Our skirmishers will come this way. General. Let's go here. Get it with a missile. Broken. Just chase the small units and entice the big one to come with the missiles.
Loose formation. Infantry. Units. Units, make haste. Missile. Hurry, move! Missile! Kill them! General! Attack! Slaughter them! Kill them! Quick, hurry, move! Infantry. Slaughter them. Slaughter them. They're attacking us. Hurry, move. General. Quickly, hurry.
So you are tough. Motivate the troops a bit. And just start making one charge through. And actually just go through. Now we're gonna charge here. Skirmishers, like this. Skirmishers, like this. Roll, retreat. Roll, go here. That's a decent charge. There, General. Done enough. Just let our troop mop up the rest.
Orders completed, infantry. Attack, infantry. Kill them.
And we'll just speed up this a bit.
We need
And
fight
there
no
we have
more.
it.
The enemy are in full
So, like
flight,
you
and
see,
the
decent
victory is
ratio
yours.
of losses. Wasn't a hard fight for us, but it took a while to resolve. Like I said, the troops they don't they don't fall that easy. So of course in Oscar there'll be no possibility of. So you see, we're gonna occupy, which gives us 140 denarii. Who we're rich, but this is what we wanted to see. Some retinue expand for Caronius. A sword bearer, always good, and a famous warrior. That's perfect. It's a good opening bid. And in Oscar, we're gonna right away build the occupation first. By occupying the land, we're gonna have a bit of a bonus to happiness and tax income. Makes it easier. The second level, we'll be able to recruit troops, Iberian troops, which will be good for us. So this will need to recruit one more unit. Again, we're going with those. Here, spy. You don't lose your spy as easily in this mod, but also they don't improve as much as in the regular version or other mods. Again, mainly missiles with some cav, not that hard to beat for us. People tend to fear cavalry when they're running. This is the problem of Jerusalem, but also the advantage. It's a heavily fortified city for our standards, so we need to build better equipment. And yeah, I'm not breaking. I don't even waste time breaking down doors on fortified city like this. I'd rather take the fortification, make sure that I have a nice attack going on the fortification, leave the door unattacked because the defense on the door are heavy, and that's it. So we have a little guy here that want to come and play. We're gonna leave him there for now, and well, I could back up like one of those here, and then I could yeah, okay, I guess I can go hunting right away. Not really. Let's try. Let's go. Our faction leader will do something before he dies. I wasn't expecting of having a second battle, but for those who don't know, leaving an opposing army in your territory, it's attritioning you, so you lose money. And if there is something we don't have much to waste, is money. We are a people that spend more than the US are spending right now. Oh, that is bad. Oh, dang. That will not be fun. So, now where would you be? Somewhere over there? Can't be on that freaking mountain. They can't be on that freaking mountain. Can't believe that. This is anyways. What the heck would they be? something over here. I hate that map. I really hate it. So let's just go down. I think that's the road there. There they are. Yeah, I'll just withdraw from this battle
The enemy has stolen victory like a thief in the night.
because I don't want to fight this map and start looking for them. I'll just take the hit from now and we can have them fight us next turn or something. And if I'm not mistaken, they did cross. No, they did not. Alright, so that'll be it for this little showcase. As you can see, the Iberians, they don't have much problem fighting, but they do have problem with the economy. It's gonna take me a couple of turns to fix this properly. Like I have to put zero grow rate there, and this, I think, yeah, next turn is gonna be fixed, kinda. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Again, please go and give a try to Icing Total War. Really great guy. He is one of the last few ones producing original contents with a lot of mods, and he does have taste. He picks good mods. So I enjoy his content very much. Maybe you might as well. So give him a try. Thank you.